This story begins with a huge concert where thousands of people are shouting loudly the name of their favorite celebrity band, Hunters X. Darkness covers the stage, and lights are flickering. Fans hold their breath, waiting for the band to make their entry. But just then, suddenly the story takes us many years back, to an old time where it is told that demons have always hunted humans in this world. They steal human souls to increase their powers, and all the energy of these stolen souls reaches their demon king, Kima. But then, one day, to save humanity, some hunters appeared. They were humans who were born with special voices that could push back the darkness. These hunters didn't fight only with swords or magic, but with their music. Their music touched people's souls, connected people, and because of this connection, they created a powerful shield that protects our world. In every generation, 3 new hunters are chosen to carry this responsibility. When they sing together, a music barrier is created so strong that no demon can cross it. This entire story is being told to us by a woman whose name is Selena. She herself was once a hunter, and in this generation, she has chosen 3 girls whom she is training so that they can maintain this shield and save the world from demons. These 3 together formed a music band called Hunters X. Their music, their style, and their talent has taken over all of Korea, as if everyone is their fan. Now we meet the first member of the band, Mira, who is the band's visual and lead dancer. In her family, she is called the Black Sheep because she always does something different. She even once went to the Met Gala wearing a sleeping bag, which shocked everyone. The second member is Zoe, who is the band's rapper and grew up in America. The third member is Rumi, who is the band's lead singer. Her voice is so emotional that it can even make people cry. Her mother died when she was very young. Since then, Selena has raised her. It's as if the soul of the entire Hunters team is Rumi. Now the scene changes, and we return to the same concert where the story had begun, where Hunters X fans are eagerly waiting to see them. At that moment, their manager Bobby feels something is wrong. We see that the 3 girls are on a flight, and this is going to be their biggest show ever. They are happily eating lots of food to get ready for the performance. Then they order even more food, but soon they realize that the flight crew's behavior is strange. They get a call from Bobby, who anxiously asks why they haven't arrived yet. And when they look out of the window, they realize the plane is flying in the wrong direction. Then they realize that the flight's air hostesses and pilot are not real. They are actually demons. From the dark patterns on their hands, it was clear that they were demons. Within moments, they reveal their true demon form and attack. But instead of being scared, the hunters draw out their weapons and start singing songs. With the power of their music, they defeat those demons. But during this battle, their plane gets badly damaged. Still, the girls use their powers to jump from the plane and land straight onto the stage, making all the fans go wild with joy. As soon as their performance begins, the scene cuts and takes us to the demon world. There, the demon who was just defeated goes to report to the Demon King that she lost to the hunters again. The Demon King bursts into rage and destroys that demon. Then he scolds the other demons, saying that if they don't do something quickly, the barrier created by the hunters' songs will turn into a gold shield. And if that happens, then all demons will be trapped in the underworld forever. At that moment, a special demon arrives. His name is Jinu. He starts singing about a powerful demon king who once controlled souls and whose roar shook the world. But then, some hunters came, who, with their songs, made him forgotten. And now that demon is starving. The demon king accuses him of mocking, but Jinu says he has come to help him. Jinu has a new plan. He will kill the hunters in the place where they least expect it. Among their fans, other demons laugh at him, saying what difference would a demon boy band make? But when Jinu and his companions transform themselves into very handsome boys, even the Demon King and other demons begin to admire his strategy. Then we see that after their biggest performance, the hunters want to rest a little. But Rumi tells them that she has scheduled their new golden release for tonight. The whole world is excited to hear that song. Then when they are practicing before the performance, suddenly Rumi's voice stops working. She softly says, "I just need a 5-minute break." Then with only 10 minutes left for the live performance, Bobby panics because outside, 10,000 people are shouting. Rumi goes to the toilet and quietly unzips her dress, and we find out that she is actually a demon. Her body has those dark marks, which are now affecting her voice. We see in a flashback where little Rumi asks Selena, "Do hunters have to kill every demon?" Selena replies, "Anything that has these marks is a demon." Then we learn that Rumi's body has demon's dark marks because her father was a demon. But Selena reassures her that she is a hunter, just like her mother. Then she says, when the barrier shield is completely sealed, then all demon powers will disappear from this world, and those marks will also vanish from your body. From that moment, Rumi has been hiding her body from her friends so that their eyes never fall on her secret. Then we see that Rumi is very sad, because she doesn't know how to fix this world and herself when her own voice doesn't even work. When she returns home, her friends console her that everything will be fine. They say they can reschedule the performance. Bobby will handle it. But just then Bobby calls and says he can't handle it because fans are very disappointed that Hunters didn't do the live performance today. Rumi tells her friends that maybe performing again won't be possible anymore because her voice itself is in danger. Then Mira and Zoe suggest that they should take a break. They can even skip this year's Idol Award, but Rumi refuses. She says this is their most important show, because on that very day, they strengthen the barrier shield for the whole year. Now, since the golden performance is 2 weeks away, they decide to use this time to fix Rumi's voice. Zoe has about 57 ideas to solve this problem. She says, let's start with my favorite one. She takes Rumi to a man who makes special tonics. This tonic not only cures sore throats, but also fixes relationship problems. They meet Dr. Han, who makes a strange analysis of Rumi, and then gives her some tonic that may help her voice. Then when they are returning home, they see 5 handsome boys there, passing by, and the girls get smitten by them. But then, one of those boys pushes Rumi to the ground. The girls get annoyed and say how rude they are. Then they hear some noise from a nearby market and go to check. It's the same 5 boys who are now singing as a boy band, and their voices are so good that everyone is drawn toward them. But the girls suddenly realize that these boys are actually demons. A demon is still a demon, no matter how handsome he is. Mira immediately gets ready to kill them, but Rumi stops her. This place is too public, and if we fight them here, they might kill common people too. That boy band introduces themselves as the Saza Boys and invite everyone to their night performance. But as soon as night falls, the hunters put on their demon hunting suits and plan to kill the demons. Their plan is, as soon as the Saza Boys come off stage, they will attack them. But Jinu, who is the leader of the Saza Boys, notices them, and then he says on stage, "Tonight we have some special guests with us," and puts the spotlight directly on the hunters to ruin their attack plan. When the hunters get distracted, the Saza Boys seize the chance and escape and run into a bathhouse. When the girls chase them, they realize this was a trap. They get surrounded by water demons. In this battle, Rumi goes after Jinu to kill him. During this, her dress tears, and Jinu is shocked to see that Rumi is also a half-demon. Her friends are looking for her in the fight, but she can't help because she doesn't want anyone to see her dark marks. Then Jinu ties a cloth around her arm to hide her marks so that she can go help her friends. Then we see that the Demon King is very pleased with Jinu because he is slowly opening the barrier and preparing to wipe out souls from the human world. The hunters get scared seeing this, that the barrier is weakening. Bobby tells them that the Saza Boys are going viral rapidly on the internet. Rumi is convinced that they can defeat the Saza Boys if they outshine them on the stage at the Idol Awards State Fair. She tells Zoe to write a new song, a diss track, to expose the Saza Boys' truth before everyone and send the demons back to hell. Rumi decides to drink the tonic given by Dr. Han, but then gets disappointed when she finds out it was just grape juice. Then she sees a strange bird wearing a hat on her balcony. When she goes to check it, she sees a demon cat there. She immediately draws her sword, but then puts it back when she realizes the cat doesn't want to harm her. The cat brings a letter from Jinu, inviting her to meet. Rumi goes to meet him, but not to talk, rather to kill him. Jinu asks her to calm down and talks about her dark marks. He says that he cares for her, otherwise, by now he would have told her friends that she is a demon. Rumi says, "I am not a demon." Jinu asks, "If you're not a demon, then where did these marks come from?" Then Jinu says that he knows what it feels like to live with such marks on the body. Rumi angrily says, "Demons don't feel anything." Jinu replies, "We only feel shame, pain, sorrow. That's our greatest prison. That's what the Demon King keeps using to control us." Then he tells her that he remembers the first time he heard the Demon King's voice 400 years ago. His family was very poor. All he had was a guitar with which he sang on the streets, but no one liked it. Then one day, he heard that voice saying, "You won't be able to do anything for your family, but I can help you." That night, his life changed. People praised his voice. The king invited him. His family started living in the palace. But slowly, dark marks spread on his body. And then he found himself imprisoned in the demon world, a slave to the king. After he was gone, his family lost everything. And since then, he has been living with that shame. Jinwoo tells Rumi, "You're special, Rumi, because you are still able to control yourself. That voice hasn't come to you yet." He says that he knows Rumi is still denying what she truly is. But one day, you will accept your reality, and when you do, come find me. The next day, the girls decide on a song that they will perform at the Idol Award. The song's name is Takedown. They go to the fans' autograph session, but then the Saza boys also show up there, and their presence splits the fans into two groups. Then Rumi suggests, why not let both bands sit at the same table? Because we need every fan. Jinwoo tries to talk to Rumi, but Rumi says, I won't talk to anyone who is helping the Demon King. Jinwoo says, I'm helping myself. If I serve the king, then he'll erase my memories, and those voices in my head will disappear. At night, when Rumi is practicing the song, that cat keeps coming into her room to call her, but she refuses. Then Mira notices that Rumi is changing the lyrics. She asks, what are you doing? Rumi says, this song doesn't feel right. It's filled with too much hate. Mira starts to get suspicious, thinking Rumi is hiding something because she had also been seen talking to Jinwoo. But then Mira apologizes and says she is just too angry because she wants to destroy every single demon soul. Slowly, from Jinwoo and his band's songs, people's souls start coming out. All those souls are given to the Demon King, which makes him even more powerful. In the middle of all this, Rumi finally sends a letter to Jinwoo, asking him to meet her. Rumi tells Jinwoo that if he truly wants freedom, then he should stop helping the Demon King and help them win the Idol Award. Because when they win, the barrier shield will be completely sealed, and the Demon King will be cut off from this world forever. Jinwoo accepts the proposal and says he will withdraw his band from the competition. Now we see that feelings have started growing between Rumi and Jinwoo. Now Rumi practices the song with her friends, but she says, I don't want to sing that song anymore. The one filled with so much hatred for demons. Mira gets angry. She feels Rumi has gone against the mission that they had set out to accomplish. She says, why have you turned against all this? You no longer seem like the Rumi I once knew. Rumi is about to say something, but then a big problem arises. The barrier shield weakens further, and more demons start entering the human world. The girls get scared and say that if Rumi's voice doesn't return, then everything will end. Finally, the day of the Idol Awards arrives. The hunters come on stage and perform magnificently. Rumi is just about to sing the final line when some demons kidnap Bobby. Zoe and Mira run to save him, but this was all a trick to empty the stage. Then two demons come on stage disguised as Mira and Zoe and tear Rumi's dress, revealing the dark marks on her body in front of everyone. Mira and Zoe are shocked to see this. They point their weapons at her, because now they don't see Rumi as their friend, but only as a demon. Rumi breaks down. She tries to explain everything to them, but they are not ready to listen. Rumi runs off the stage, crying, and goes to find Jinwoo. When she finds Jinwoo, she realizes that Jinwoo was the one who exposed her truth in front of everyone. He says that everything he told her, his past, his family was all a lie. His real purpose was just to win Rumi's trust, so that he could use her for the Demon King. He says that he had abandoned his family himself. He just wanted to forget the pains of his life. Now we see that the Demon King enters Mira and Zoe's minds and makes them hate each other. He also takes control of all the Saza Boys fans' minds and pulls everyone toward their show. As soon as the Saza Boys start singing, the Demon King appears and begins sucking out everyone's souls. In the middle of all this, Rumi goes to Selena. She tells her, I wanted to fix everything, myself too, but I couldn't. She says, before I destroy what I came here to build, please finish me. Selena tells her that she can still fix everything. She just has to keep hiding those dark marks like she always has. But Rumi says, I can't hide this anymore. Selena says, we have to hide our weaknesses. But Rumi replies, why can't you accept me as I am? And she says, if I have to keep hiding my flaws in order to protect the golden shield, then I'm glad it was destroyed. Then we see that Rumi comes back there again, and now, in her attempt to create a new shield, she begins to sing a supernatural song, a song that shakes the soul. From her song, Mira and Zoe's eyes open, and they regain consciousness. All the fans' souls, too, start returning back to their bodies. Now, the Demon King himself comes to kill Rumi, but then, Jinwoo steps in between and sacrifices himself to save Rumi. While dying, he apologizes and says, forgive me, I was just trying to become like you. Now all the fans start singing together, And that song becomes so powerful that the hunters receive a new strength. All three, Rumi, Mira, and Zoe, attack the Demon King together. And in the end, that Demon King is destroyed. The new barrier shield is sealed forever, and all the demons are erased from this world forever. Kpop Demon Hunters teaches us that inside every person there is a hidden warrior who fights against their fears, pressure, and darkness. This film shows that behind glamour and fame, there are many sacrifices and inner battles hidden. But when we connect with each other through music and unity, we can move from darkness towards light. And in the end, we understand that true strength doesn't lie in name or fame, but in standing with your truth. With this, the story comes to an end.